Hello, greetings and salutations to Aries, fiery little initiator. Welcome to your November energy reading. Let's clear this space. Welcome in spirits, guides, ancestors, anyone on the side of love and light that would like to join us in this reading. We thank you for your wisdom, your guidance. We're honored that you decided to join us, and I'm honored that you decided to join me, Aries. Let's go ahead and get started with some everyday energy oracle cards. First one's going to be for love. Second one's going to be for your finances, career and money, that sort of thing. And last but not least, you have your well-being. All right. All right, so for some love, we have it's not easy being green. This is a card about being yourself, and sometimes it's very hard to be yourself, especially in a love situation. When me becomes we, sometimes we lose a little bit of ourselves. So we'll dive deeper into that and see what's going on. What do we have for love and not easy being green? I guess I'll take these. So I'll take this one first, and then we'll take these together. All right, so for this first one that came out, we have the Eight of Cups. So it's not easy being green would be you're being yourself, and then the Eight of Cups is walking away from situations that no longer serve you. So perhaps in your love and relationships, you might be coming at sort of an impasse maybe with a certain person. Maybe even a certain aspect of yourself you need to walk away from for someone. But I feel what's going on here is that there's something that we need to walk away from, whether it be some aspect, whether it's something personal going on within ourselves, or just a relationship that no longer, you don't feel like you're able to be yourself. This could also be maybe you're not being honest with yourself about who you really are or what you really want. The other cards, all of these came in the reverse. The Wheel of Fortune first, Eight of Pentacles, and then the Ace of Cups in reverse. So I feel like this is almost like, since they're all in the reverse, I would say, because sometimes reversals are blocked energy, or they lesser, or they're just things that haven't come in yet. I feel like once we walk away from whatever we need to walk away from, then our luck's going to change. We're going to have an opportunity to work on ourselves or work on this relationship, and then the emotions will come. The pure, beautiful, blissful, joyful emotions will come, but only if we are able to be very honest with ourselves and others about who we really are, what we really want, and we're willing to walk away from those things that aren't able to give us what we want. Life is short to waste with somebody that's not going to give you what you need. The card that you have for finances is going to be rerun. So usually what I have for this coming up is that it's some type of old programming is affecting you. Generally not in a positive way if it's old program and if it's coming up in a tarot reading, right? So let's go ahead and read a couple cards on that. Tell us more about this old programming for Aries. Seven of Pentacles. So if this has to do with our finances, in the past, I believe maybe we've put in a lot of effort into things and not seen the fruitfulness of those efforts. Um, or perhaps I think, especially with this old program, I think a lot of times people, we have this misconception that in order to either be successful or in order to make money, like things have to be really hard. Do you have to work hard? Yes. Is it going to be easy? No. But like, it doesn't have to be like this monumentally challenging thing for you to be successful and to be able to live a comfortable, stable life. So maybe you have that old programming of that, like, oh, you just keep working hard and nothing else works out for you, and I'll just keep working till the day I die. Like, well, if that's your attitude, like, you're probably just going to keep finding situations that are reinforcing that attitude. So we definitely need some reprogramming on how we look at success in general, and how we look at the efforts that we put into our work, life, balance, and things like that. I have another card there for that, please, Spirit. Oh, 2 cards. Tower. Oh, goodness. And the 9 of Wands. Yeah, okay, so that just kind of, I feel like, reinforces what I just said. Like, it's like the 9 of Wands is a very defensive energy. Um, he's waiting to be attacked. And the Tower is a sudden event. So I feel like, again, like you're almost like kind of like always just like waiting for the other shoe to fall. Like, oh, well, I just got a $500 bonus. Like, oh, great. Well, I bet the dog's gonna fucking need to go to the vet. Sorry. I curse sometimes. I curse a lot of times. I'm gonna try not to do it in readings that much, but there it was. So yeah, definitely some reprogramming needs to happen in that little brain of yours, Aries, and um, about how you view things just in general with your finances. And like, it sounds so cheesy and corny, and I know, but a more positive outlook would probably benefit you. For your well-being, we have the hook. So what's got the hooks in you? They say that the part of the song, like a pop song that like it keeps getting stuck in your head, the chorus is the hook. So like something's kind of like got its hook claw in you. Let's see what it is. 10 of Swords. Some type of ending. Some type of, he does not look like he did that to himself. That would be quite difficult to accomplish to oneself. So other people did that to him. So there's kind of themes of betrayal there in that card. That is the Sun in Gemini. So as a Gemini, like the fact that that's like my card for the Sun in Gemini, like the ultimate, like, depiction of a Gemini. So I also just feel like this is also like just being like freaking extra, because I mean, of course, like, like he was probably gone first 1 or 2, 3 swords, right? So that looks like overkill, as the kids say, right? Tell me more about the 10 of Swords here for the hook. Did something end? The world upside down. So I feel like either something won't end, keeps going on, and it's causing you a lot of frustrations. You feel like that fish on a hook line, just struggling for your life, or again, like this is just like a completion, like, but it was not happy what ending. It did not go your way. Let's get one more for this. Tell me more about this ending. 3 of Wands. All right, so this is a card kind of getting a vantage point so you can act from a place of power, not desperation, you know, being able to make a conscious action instead of a reaction. Um, but again, I feel like this is like a waiting vibe. So, like I said, like I feel like, you know, something won't end that you want to end. And again, you kind of feel like a fish caught on a line. That fisherman's trying to reel you in, but for whatever reason, like he just won't, you know, he's not bringing you in, you know, like you're just like swimming around in the water, like with the hook in your mouth on the line, kind of feels like. And you're waiting, like, are you gonna pull me up or can I get free? You know? You know, not the happiest energy for your well-being. Um, let's get one more card on that. Overall advice for this situation. Because it just looks like it just told us, you know, well, you're waiting. It's ending, but it won't fully end, right? You know the ending is coming, but it hasn't yet. I get the energy up. What's our advice for this? Page of Swords and the Star. Mental clarity. Perhaps a message is coming in that you should be hopeful about, or just keeping, like, you know, just keeping the head clear and choosing to stay positive regardless of whatever is happening, because it does feel like a situation that you have no control over. So the best you can do is just sit there and become at peace with it. The more we struggle, you know, that fish, you know, the more he fights it, the more he's wasting his energy. Wasted effort. We're going to draw one more card just for overall energy. What does Spirit want us to know? Five of Cups. So as we see there, she's got 3 cups there that are spilled, and there's 2 cups behind her. And it's a 5. So 5 is about change. So in the original deck, the Rider-Waite, there's almost like a red liquid that's coming out of that 5 of Cups, the 3 spilled cups. And I've heard a reader say that character, like, he's upset because he's lost his taste for wine. And that is why he's not consoled at all about the fact that the 2 cups behind him still stand. He's upset that he doesn't want to drink that wine at all. Like, for all we know, like, you know, he was the one that kicked them over and spilled them. So, this is a card of not giving into that, like, oh, well, this is bad, you know, situation. You need to turn around and look at the fact that there's 2 cups behind you and there's a bridge to wherever you want to go. So she's not stranded. She can leave these situations behind. Because, I mean, the love, 8 of Cups, walking away from what doesn't serve you, you know, the reprogramming. The hook seems like that's just kind of something that you're going to have to deal with. I mean, the 5 of Cups is almost kind of good advice there. That's kind of almost kind of what the Page of Swords and the Star energy was telling you, that, you know, I mean, you need to focus on the positive. Accentuate the positive is a little motto maybe you should focus on for November. Animal spirit card for Aries, please. We're going to take that first one. Peacock. Ooh, this is a good one. Very nice. Very nice energy to come into. I'll go ahead and read that one for you. That's in the air element. our good friend, Mr. Peacock. And you know how I know he's a boy? Because he's got the pretty feathers. Only the males have those feathers. The girls they're attractive feathers, but they're nothing less splendor of the males. Inner beauty, compassion, assimilator of anything. Beauty of the peacock is unrivaled. It's easy to think it comes from the plumage, but the secret of the peacock is that the beauty resides within and exudes outward infinitely. This adept creature can assimilate or digest all experiences in life, and it does not harbor any resentment, conflict, or past pain within its psyche. A peacock type is an extremely rare individual, and not many of us have reached this advanced level of acceptance of the self and others. When it's out of balance, we can't digest situations. So take on that peacock energy. It's not about being confident with the outside, it's being confident from the inside and radiating it outward. That will start to change the situations that are occurring outside of you, not to mention, the things that are happening outside of you, we don't control, but we can bring that focus always inward and not react to those things on the outside force. And then we're getting into that beautiful peacock energy. All right, we're going to do a moon card. Full moon in Leo. Don't let pride get in your way. Don't be afraid to ask for help. One card, one affirmation, please. I forgive myself. Let it go, Aries. Let it go. All right, so I hope this reading was enjoyable to you. If you're still here, hey, say hi. Give it a like, give it a subscribe. So I hope you have a great November, Aries. Have a lovely, 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 fantastical day.